Hello friends, this is Joshel and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to share with you one of the toughest time I went through while working in UAE. In the UAE, we got an air ticket in our company. So it will be depends on your company if they will go give you an air ticket every year or once in every 2 years. So in my case, I got a ticket once in every 2 years. So during my second year, I actually applied from my company for 60 days leave because I haven't taken a leave a year before. At first, my boss didn't allow it, and there were so many issues about my ticket, but I fought for it because it was my right. I even wrote an email to the big boss and then explained everything. And thankfully, he granted my leave and I was so happy. I went home in the Philippines and I even bought my ex-boyfriend here in UAE. So we spent so much in Hong Kong because we have to travel to Hong Kong and then go to UAE because if we go straight from Philippines to UAE, it will be like a lot of problem with the immigration. So we plan to travel first to Hong Kong, buy a visa, and then travel to UAE. So like we spend a lot during this travel. When I came back to work, everything suddenly changed. My boss told me that I will be assigned to another company, a construction company, but in a remote area which is far from the city. And I refused because I was hired for the hospital. So I told them that okay, put me back in the hospital. After back and forth issues, I was forced to resign. Just like that, I had no job, no money, and my ex-fiance also had no work. I begged, this is the hard part, I begged my ex-boss to take me back and they give me a position in a school which has like 30% less salary which I have received before. And I had no choice but to accept it. That was the lowest point of my life. I was depressed, I couldn't eat, and I feel like I had no dignity left. Even my ex-fiance didn't seem putting so much effort into our situation. I have never begged anything in my life, but that time I had to. That was the hardest moment. On top of that, I had to process my visa again. And since I couldn't process here inside UAE, I have to fly out of the country, which is in Armenia. It's almost Christmas the time, and I was so worried because it's already like a week past that I didn't get the visa yet. And after a few days, it was already reaching Christmas. I have decided to retract my application because it's taking so long and there's so much issues and I'm stuck in Armenia and I want to go back to UAE before Christmas. So I told the company that I am going to withdraw my application and then I bought an air ticket and a visa, tourist visa to UAE and I flown back. And at that moment, I promised myself that I will never beg for a job again and I will only accept work that knows my worth. And sure enough, just 1 week after returning to UAE, I found a new job. It was the moment that I realized, even in the darkest time, something better can be waiting just around the corner. That was the hardest moment of my life. I lost job, I lost money, and I lost hope. But in the end, I gained something bigger. Strength, courage, and belief that I should never settle for less than I deserve. My fellow OFWs, if you're struggling right now, please hold up. You are stronger than you think, and better days will come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because in my next videos, I'll share more about my OFW journey and lesson I learned along the way. Ciao!